there is some data that I want you and the viewers to see. And this data is actually very simple. It comes from what the Election Commission has put out. They have said that over the last 6 months, we have invited all the political parties to come hold meetings. In the course of these meetings, which were held over 6 months at various levels, they have been held with the BLOs, with the electoral officers. There have been over 4,000 meetings. In fact, 4,719 meetings that have been held with 28,000 political representatives from across political parties. Now, what the EC did is that it extended invitations to the heads of 6 national parties, the Congress included. Eventually, the heads or the representatives of 5 of those national parties did meet with the Election Commission in May. The Congress party, however, asked for a deferral and subsequently did not get back at all. Even 17 state party heads held meetings with the Election Commission in the period between July and August. The question then, Mr. Singhvi, is there are many problems with the electoral rolls. Mr. Gandhi, various political parties have pointed it out during their vote Adhikar Yatra. Why didn't they actually meet with the Election Commission and convey all of these objections and their problems?
Padmaja, I mean, I find this whole thing some kind of a Kafka story, very strange, unreal situation. Everybody is beating around the bush and nobody is coming to the real issue, starting with the Election Commission. The Election Commission has initiated a policy at the end of June. That is in court. In court, the Election Commission has taken a stand, a very clear stand. The first stand was we will not look at Aadhaar. Subsequently, after 3 orders, it is still doubtful if they are looking at Aadhaar. And we will look at 3 categories where you must produce one of the 11 documents, most of which all relate to citizenship. Your birth certificate, 1 parent in yours, or 2 parents in you. I'm summarizing only. Now, if that is the stand of the Election Commission, where is the question of meeting for what?
Because they're saying that you have evidence, you produce that evidence in a press conference. Instead, we asked you, come hold a meeting with us, give us all of those documents. Last week, Ganesh Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, said, please give us all of this evidence on affidavit. That deadline ran out day before yesterday as well.
No, allow me to complete. I was my mistake. I thought you were talking about Bihar. You are talking about the Karnataka material, right?
Yes, the overall allegations.
No, not overall. The two are different. My answer was, in a matter where everything is in the open on affidavits, Bihar, what is there to beat on? There are 3 court orders. You have to comply with the court orders. What is there to beat about? It is to delay and avoid. Now come to Karnataka. I think the most perverse and bizarre stand has been taken by the Election Commission. Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress waited for over 3 to 4 months to do research. They gave a dossier. The first reaction in any mature, developed economy, a democracy would be to say, look, we've got something from you. Give us a couple of weeks. We'll examine and we'll revert to you. The first reaction is the opposite. Shoot the messenger, ignore the message. Please give an affidavit. Second, there is no verification till now. You are beating around the bush. Why didn't you beat us? Why didn't you give an affidavit? I have nothing more to say than what I gave in the material with you. Where is the question? It is for you to either say it is on the face of it perverse, false, frivolous, vexatious. It says on the first page or the 5th page that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. We don't need to go ahead. Or it is to say that at page X, Y, and Z, your calculations are wrong, your assumptions are wrong. Not a word is said for the last 2 months or 1 month. The argument is, you are not meeting, you are against the most belligerent press conference, the most aggressive press conference, shoot the messenger, don't allow the message to come, and keep beating around the bush. So those are the 2 separate answers.
Okay.
As far as the Bihar is concerned, the 3rd order, which I appeared in hardly a couple of weeks ago, requires you to look at all this. The answer comes that, look, we've got 1.98 crore or some such figure of forms. Is that relevant?
Yes, because they're saying that the people are engaging with the Election Commission even when the Congress party is not.
Not at all, Padmaja, not at all. Do they tell you that those 1.98 or 2 crore forms which they have, what documentation is there? The first month was spent in asking people merely to file forms without any documentation. Without any documentation, please understand. That is the number they are quoting.
No,
Subsequent
no.
to that,
Now they're saying 99.11% of the documents have also come in.
Complete. Allow me to complete. Have they told you that the 99% who have given documents, what are the 99 of those 99%? Which are those documents? Let them tell you. What they should be telling you is that the Election Commission, was right because 99% of the people who have responded have attached birth certificates. Are they telling you that? No. I can wager a bet that 99% or whoever has filed documents would be either Aadhaar or Epic card or voter, which is all that we are asking for, or ration card. But their regime was, give me documentation of one of the 11 kinds, 90% of that is only citizenship proof. So whole issue is being fudged.
Okay.
Complete issue. Let me tell you today, let anybody on the panel tell you, I'm not engaging with the panel, whether there is any statement by the EC that the 2 crore odd people who have responded have given what we asked for, and therefore the Congress party and the entire country saying have Aadhaar, have Epic is all nonsense.
But Mr. Singhvi, the Election Commission is not the only one questioning the intent of all of these protests. Even in its last hearing, the Supreme Court, when it was hearing the pleas against the SIR, had said, and I quote, there are 1,60,813 booth-level agents of various political parties, and yet so far only 2 objections have been filed by them. Each one of these BLAs should go and register any objections or claims that they have with the Election Commission. This is what the Supreme Court had also said. All they are saying is you are protesting, you say there are problems, you are highlighting those problems on the streets, but you are not actually going the last mile and fixing those problems or even registering your problems with the EC.
You have quoted an observation of the Supreme Court.
Correct.
And not mentioned the reply which I myself gave to that query. I said there is no problem in the BLAs being activated. But I said equally, this is not the issue today. And the Supreme Court accepted it. I said the issue is that BLAs will remain facilitators. So let me explain to you. You have to understand this. Suppose there are 100 people who feel disenfranchised or unable or disabled. The BLAs will go and help them to collect the documents. The issue is not that at all as far as the final order is concerned. The issue is whether the documentation which the BLAs will assist the people to collect is going to be Aadhaar and Epic, or is it going to be a birth certificate? That's the issue. Now for that, the court repeated a 4th time or a third time in the order and orally, or Aadhaar or Epic card, or rather or Aadhaar, not Epic card, or Aadhaar. This or Aadhaar is not agreed to by the EC from June till now. The crux of the issue is that maybe a large part of the grievance goes away if out of the 5 crore people who are post 2003, you allow them to produce Aadhaar cards. We believe the coverage of Aadhaar in Bihar is over 70 to 80%. But the EC has never come forth and telling you this. They are telling you a fudging whataboutery that 1, 2 crore have filed forms. 2, what are those documents attached? We don't know. 3, why don't you meet the BLAs and why do the BLAs meet the Election Commission? 4, why does not Rahul Gandhi meet the Election Commission? None of this applies to the heart of the Bihar problem, which is, will you accept a Aadhaar card or will you remove 4 crore voters, of which 2 crores may not have a certificate of citizenship proof? That's the real issue.
All right, Mr. Singhvi, thank you very much. Is this entire argument of the Election Commission about engaging with the political parties mere obfuscation of the real issue at hand? Let's take it to a larger panel. Thanks very much, Mr. Singhvi.